Hi everyone. Today we're going to explore connecting our simulated ESP32 board in Wokwi to the ThingsBoard platform. If you're interested, stick around after the intro, and let's get started on this adventure together. Hey there. Today we're using ThingsBoard, the cloud version. We're going to Entities, then Devices, and adding a new one. Just click Add New Device. We're going to give it the name ESP32. Then press Add, and finally, close the window. It's as easy as that. Just a few clicks, and you're good to go. Let's take a closer look, guys. Click on the device we set up, and you'll find something called the access token. Think of it as the special code that helps our device connect to other things later on. So don't forget to grab that access token. It's like the key to the future connection of our device. Alright, time to dive into the Wokwi website to play around with our ESP32 simulation. Once you're there, just scroll down a bit until you spot the ESP32 template. And voila, the basic setup is ready. Now, let's step it up. We're adding a common humidity and temperature sensor, like the DHT22. Think of it as the little gadget that helps our system measure moisture and temperature in the air. Once we've got that, we'll connect the sensor to our ESP32 board, making sure everything works. Alright, let's level up our project. Now, we're going to add the DHT Sensor library. We start by declaring pin 15 for the DHT sensor. Then, we create an instance of the DHTest class, calling it DHT Sensor. After that, we include it in the void setup. Things get exciting. We declare a variable temp for temperature, type float. And another variable, hum, for humidity, type int. Finally, we use serial print to showcase these values on the screen. Now, let's get our device connected to the Wi-Fi network. First things first, we need to include the Wi-Fi library. And we're going to create a function called Connect to Wi-Fi to handle the connection process. This function will notify us on the screen whether we successfully connect to the network or not. It's also designed with a limited number of retry attempts in case it struggles to connect. We'll incorporate this function in both the void setup and at the beginning of the void loop. After that, kickstart the simulation. And voila! Our device is now connected to Wi-Fi. In your case, you'd use your home network, but for this video, since we're using a simulator, that's the setup we've got. In this step, we're making our device connect to ThingsBoard. To do that, we need two external tools, ThingsBoard and Arduino MQTT client. First, we set up a couple of important things. The TB_server variable holds the address of our ThingsBoard server. For this example, it's thingsboard.cloud. The token variable keeps the device token we got from ThingsBoard earlier. Then, we decide on the maximum message size with max_message_size. To connect to ThingsBoard, we use the MQTT client and the maximum message size. We create a handy function called Connect to ThingsBoard to track if we're successfully connected. Make sure to add this function in both the void setup and void loop. Now, let's check for any errors. We're getting close to sending our data. Now, let's create a function called sendData to ThingsBoard to transmit our sensor values to ThingsBoard. This function takes the temperature and humidity values, transforms them into a JSON, and sends them over. After that, we'll add this function to our void loop and patiently wait for the data to be sent. To ensure everything is working smoothly, head over to the ThingsBoard page. In the last telemetry section of your device, you should see the values coming in from our sensor. If you tweak the humidity and temperature values in our simulation, you should see those changes reflected in ThingsBoard. Perfect. It's working like a charm. Now that we're successfully receiving our values, let's create a dashboard to visualize them more effectively. In ThingsBoard, head over to the Dashboard tab and create a new one. Let's call it ESP32- for example. Next, add a new widget. For temperature, let's choose a digital gauge. Select the device type, pick our ESP32, set it to grab values from temperature, add it to the dashboard. Repeat the same process for humidity. To view the history of our values, add a time series widget. Select it, choose our ESP32, specify that we want to see temperature and humidity values, and add it to the dashboard. Now, let's test it out. If everything's good, simulate temperature and humidity values, and watch them reflect on our ThingsBoard dashboard. Perfect. We've successfully connected our sensor to our platform on ThingsBoard. I'll leave the code and the links we used in the description of this video. If you enjoyed and found this video helpful, it would mean a lot if you hit the like button and subscribe to keep up with more content like this. Thanks, and see you in the next one. Bye.